Well, folks, a little update for you. We're coming along slowly but surely. We've got overhead doors on all the way across. Obviously, the tin is all done, ceiling is all done. We're working on grades right now. Digging down. This alley is where the cows will be. So it has to be 6 inches lower than the actual feed alley. So a little more digging than we would like to do, but where the feed alley and where we will walk is kind of like in the middle here. That is 6 inches higher, obviously, and there is slim to none digging on that. So it's kind of like a half and half. It works. So in the process of digging that down, these are where the cows will lay. So that is 6 inches higher than that. So there's no digging here. We're adding some here and there to get our grade right. These are all the tubes that will carry the manure. Once they're all connected correctly. This on top is the cows will actually walk on top of this right across that crack. It's sized right, that way they're not going to lose a hoof down through. But obviously from this point and down will be in the trench and covered with concrete. The floor concrete will come up to here and go across. So the cows will continue to walk on. So I don't know if there's 20 of them or so, maybe, give or take 18 or 20 of them. These are 20 foot long. They weigh about 4,800 pounds, which is everything that our excavator can do without a bucket on. It's kind of tricky. Interesting anyhow. We dug the trench a couple days ago. Straight as we could. It's close. At the right grade that those will sit in. And only deep enough that the way the top obviously is at the floor grade for the cows to walk on. This is obviously where they go. Cow alley here, feed alley there. And so again, that is 6 inches higher over here than this alley will be. So we're coming, getting there. We were a little held up with the concrete fella. He got held up, I guess, kind of because of not concrete shortage, but just concrete plants are overbooked, and so he couldn't get his stuff as soon as he'd like to finish his last jobs. So he's here. Finally, he's here, and we're gonna continue on. So another part that we worked on and have got set are the actual concrete basins that will hold the robots. This is actually where the cows will be standing on. So their head is at that end and their butt is at this end. And excuse me, obviously, as they sit here and get milked, as they decide to go to the bathroom, that will fall down into a basin, which will then be connected through that cutout, that knockout right there, into the next set of tubes that we, dig down through here, the whole distance. If that makes sense, hopefully it does. I am standing now in the robot room, where we can access all of these robots from inside the room that the cows do not get into. Well, they shouldn't get into anyhow. But yes, all the robot basins are set at grade, leveled, squared, all the above. Working on trenching in our main lines from the electric panel over there, which all of these lines have been bored underground. Actually went underneath that building there. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I think I did. But they came from our main service area way over at the other utility room, which is on the other side of that building. So we had a company come in, they bored underneath all of those, because digging all the way around these buildings to get our service here would have been a nightmare because of the other lines that we'd have to cross as well as the digging. That'd be a lot of digging. So we got a gas line, we've got a spare line, another spare line, and then our 2-inch water line, all in the trench. Yeah, we're getting those into the robot room area, and lights are up. Electricians are cruising right along with all their stuff. The fans are not on, but they are turning because of the chimney effect. So it's gonna need to zero power, but actually they are powered, and they do have power to them. They're not on though. How's that? So yeah, electricians are cruising along with all the lights. Still gonna make up some more boxes here and there, but they're gonna be waiting on the robot room to get done so they can continue on their way. So a lot of different things to plan and coordinate as we continue. There'll be a water here, that's what the pink is for. So we still have to get water from the robot room trench to here, but that water line has to be lower than the actual tube trench that goes the distance, because obviously it can't go over it because then it'll be out of the ground. It has to go under. Multiple things to think and play around with. It's fun. It's enjoyable, actually. I enjoy it. So we're getting some final grades cut off. Cut the layers down a little bit, and it just seems to be easier with that excavator. I can be a little more accurate with it all. Other than that, that's really about it. Just a little update. Okay, easy enough, guys. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed. I'll get another one to you as we get along. Very good. Have a good one.